and welcome back to my channel. So my name is Johanna. I am a running instructor, physiotherapist and also animal physiotherapist, and I specialize in riding and horses and riders. Yeah. So in this video we are talking about the rider's seat and especially how to be able to move with your horse and how to follow the horse's movement. And I think this is sometimes a big challenge for probably all riders at some point in their career. I'm gonna make another video in which we talk about bouncing and how not to bounce, but so that's coming. But in this video we are going to talk about our seat and how to follow the horse's movement. So we can talk about passive seat and then we can talk about active seat. So passive seat just means that we are following the horse's movement with our seat, but we are not affecting the horse's movement. We're just trying to follow the movement. And active seat means that we are also influencing the horse's movement with our seat. So first we really need to learn the passive seat, in which we are just following the horse's movement. And then when we can do that, then we can also start to influence the horse's movement with our seat. So to be able to follow the horse's movement, I think the first thing we must learn to find is the rhythm. We really need to be in the same rhythm with the horse, because if we're not, then it's just not working out. So we really need to find the rhythm. So examples. If you have ever jumped on this big trampoline with some friends, maybe you have noticed that if you are in the wrong rhythm with your friends, it just doesn't work. It's really difficult. But if you are in the right rhythm, in the same rhythm with your friends, then it's really easy to jump on the trampoline. And also, if we think that we are bouncing a ball, I will show you actually. So now I'm bouncing this ball. So you see that if I'm in a good rhythm and I find the good rhythm, then it's easy to bounce the ball. But now I'll show you next, if I'm not in rhythm, then it becomes really, really difficult. Oh. Like that. It just doesn't work out. So I think this is pretty much the same thing when we're riding. We really need to be in same rhythm with the horse. And some tips on finding the rhythm. It would be really good if you could maybe practice this on a lunge, when you get someone to lunge you on a horse, so you don't have to worry about steering the horse. And then you can just concentrate on trying to find the right rhythm, and even you might want to try to close your eyes for a little bit, but only if it's really safe. So that's what you really have to remember, that everything needs to be safe. Don't do it if it's not safe. There's a tractor outside. I hope you don't hear it too much, because we have this big snowstorm at the moment here where I live. So the next thing we need when we want to follow the horse's movement as well as possible is balance. And we really need to develop our independent seat, so we're not hanging on to the horse. For example, if you are really squeezing with your legs and become very stiff, then it's really impossible to follow the horse's movement in a supple way. But I'll also make another video about squeezing and how to improve that aspect. And also I'll make another video about independent seat. But for now, balance is really important. And then third thing is suppleness. We really need suppleness, especially here around our pelvis and our hips, because that's the place that is going to move the most when we want to move with our horse. So I think it's really important to work on our own suppleness as well, and also our symmetry, because for example we might have asymmetries in our hip joints or restrictions, and when we have restriction in the other one, then it also can make ourselves more crooked, and that's going to make it even more difficult to follow the horse's movement, and also just to ride and keep ourselves straight and also straighten the horse. Now, last tip in this video, there's gonna be a lot more videos to come on this subject and on how to ride the sitting trot and how to ride the canter. But I think this is the tip I think helps me, and also helps many of my students the most. And this is something I really tell my students all the time, and that is to breathe. Because often, especially when something is difficult, then we start to hold our breath a little bit, and we're not really, or we're breathing really like in a shallow way and just up here in our rib cage, when we really want to bring our breathing more down and breathe more deeply, because that's going to help us relax and also be more supple. We don't want to be too relaxed either, that's not good, because then we're going to be like this. But it's all about finding the balance. But I will make more videos about breathing as well, because I think that is really one of the most important things when riding and when developing our seat. So I think that's it for today. Remember to subscribe to my channel, because there are many new things to come. And I'll see you next time. Bye!